People in Kyoto gathered at one of their city's most famous attractions to take in a show like no others. Performers put on a Western-style opera at the centuries-old Kiyomizu Temple, a World Heritage Site. NHK World's Raja Pradhan takes us there.
The show was staged by Italy's Bologna Opera House. The company is celebrating its 250th anniversary. It's always had friendly relations with Japan, so officials decided to hold their anniversary performance here. The performers brought their costumes, instruments, and stage sets all the way from Italy. The stage was small, but they've customized their set to fit within the limited space. The performers were switching up their movements as they sang. It's the first time in the temple's 1,200 years of history that an opera was performed here.
This cultural exchange between the temple and Italy is truly wonderful. It's also a marvelous experience for many other Japanese people, and I'm very grateful for that.
Music is the universal language. I am convinced that these two totally different cultures of Japan and Italy will be able to come together through music.
The conductor of the Bologna Opera House is Japanese Maestro HIROFUMI YOSHIDA. He says the event represents a true bridge between cultures.
Kiyomizu Temple is a symbol of history and tradition that stirs pride in the Japanese people. I want to feel a part of that. Our duty is to make a deep impression and touch the audience's heart. I hope we can do that.
The opera on this stage was a one-night performance. In the audience were the governor of Kyoto and members of the general public. They all really seemed to enjoy this show. The event is a sign that Kyoto's temples are open to new ideas. In this case, a historical encounter between East and West with music as the common language. Raja Pradhan, NHK World, Kyoto.
Thanks, Roger, for that report. Here in Tokyo, it's overcast with a current temperature reading of around 17 degrees Celsius, or about 62 degrees Fahrenheit. Here with the latest on world weather is Robert Speta.
Well, we are continuing the